Alright, we're going to go over solving trigonometric equations. First, we're going to review going over and setting up ratios. So when I set up and find the value of each trig ratio, I start with the angle given. So I'm going to label O, H, and A. From angle Z. So from angle Z, I have the opposite side. Then I have the hypotenuse is across from the 90. And the 14 is the adjacent between the two angles. Now because it is asking for sine, that means I need to use so. Which means I have O, 48 over H, 50. I need to reduce it, so I enter 48 over 50 equals 24 over 25. And that is my ratio for the sine of Z. Now I'm going to find the ratio for sine of C. So first I label O, H, and A from angle C, which means I have the opposite. The hypotenuse is across from the 90, and the adjacent is between the two angles. Because it is sine, we are using so, which means we have O over H, and we reduce that. 24 divided by 40 reduces to 3/5. Alright, for example 3, we have cosine of Z, so we start with angle Z, we label the opposite. The hypotenuse is across from the 90, and adjacent is between the two angles. Because we are finding cosine, we do A over H, which is 28 over 35. 28 over 35 reduces to 4/5. Tangent of Z means we're starting with angle Z. We label the opposite side. Opposite side, hypotenuse is across from the 90. Adjacent is between the two angles. Because we're finding tangent, it is O over A. So we get 5 over 12. 5 over 12 does not reduce, so we leave it. Based off of angle A, we find our opposite side. Hypotenuse is across from the 90. Adjacent is between the two angles. Because it is sine, we need O over H, 15 over 25. 15 divided by 25 reduces to 3/5. Cosine of X means I'm finding the opposite from X. Hypotenuse is across from the 90, and the adjacent is between the two angles. Because it is cosine, we are using A over H, which is 21 over 29, 21, divided by 29 equals 21 divided by 29 won't reduce, so we leave it. Those are our ratios. Now we're going to use those ratios to set up our trig equations.